Hey y'all, I'm Heaven, and this is Queendom Connections Revamp. This is a twin flame soulmate karmic channel only. So if you are looking for zodiac signs, you will not find them on this channel. These are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit. Don't get mad when it don't. If this is your first time watching me, I do curse. I do. I ain't gonna even lie to you. May curse a little bit, may curse a lot. Just really depends, but I will curse. So if you don't want to hear me cursing, which is fine, you might not want to watch me. And if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, again, you might not want to watch me, because I'm not finna sugarcoat this shit. So we just finna jump into the message, see what spirit need and want you to know when it comes to the person on your mind, not mine. Again, take what resonate and leave the rest. I will tell you this much. They want to love you down, okay? It been coming out, and y'all know I ain't lying, but the song that's playing, Ready for the World, is Love You Down. And they said, let me love you down. So I don't know if y'all in separation or what. Maybe y'all not. Maybe this is somebody you not in separation from. They said, look, tonight, it's on. So what do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on their mind? I haven't used these cards in a long time. Mouth-watering kisses. Oh, passionate and erotic. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you somebody wanted to love you down? Baby, they want to. And let's say y'all are in separation. The cards that are coming out are what this person remember about the connection with you. They would love to be able to love you down, but, you know, maybe you got your guard up. Maybe you ain't fucking with them. Maybe it's a no for you, but, you know. But if that's not the case, and you still talk to this person or still want to deal with this person, maybe y'all just going through something. This person missed those kisses, those erotic, you know, them erotic kisses that you used to give them. Oh, yeah, they missing that. What else? Fighting, resisting addictive urges. Oh, this person feel like you holding back from them. Okay. So, some of y'all may be holding back from this person. Maybe you doing it intentionally. Some of y'all, maybe it's like, maybe you didn't know that they, you know, felt this way. I don't know, but let's keep going. Because I don't know if you with this person or you separated from this person, but I do feel like you resisting this person's advances. So either y'all in separation or you just not feeling it, the person like that. I don't know. But they feel like you fighting it because it was so good at one point. So if they've been like really throwing subliminals and trying to seduce you and trying to get you to agree to, like, you know, hook up with them, let them come over or something like that, they feel like you are intentionally fighting your urges for them. Ain't that arrogant, baby? What else? That's side piece. Ooh. It says not important, but important enough. So this person, this person is still looking at you as an option, though. They ain't looking at you as somebody that they can have something monogamous with, whoever you are. Now, that ain't got to be for everybody. It could be, you know, 4 different people. Resonate with the 4 different messages I'm going to take out. I'm going to clarify. You may be with this person. You may be separated. You may be, you know, just not meeting this person. I don't know. But everybody is going through something different. So don't be so quick because you putting all 4 of the cards together and be like, oh, nah, that's not me. It may not be you. But if you fight, let's say you ain't worried about no mouth-watering kisses, but the person on your mind, if they on your mind, been trying to get you to let them come over and, you know, they want to spend some time with you and you keep telling them no, you would resonate with the fighting. Resisting addictive urges. And, you know, it feel good. Obviously, it feel good because it keep coming out in y'all readings and I've been telling y'all. I'm not going to play with you and your person. Little nasty self. But y'all just love it. Look, thinking of you. See what I'm saying? If you thinking about this person, because you are, because they on your mind, they thinking of you. Okay? For some of y'all, they thinking about how they used to love on you and how you used to love on them. But this is somebody who cannot be, and I just got a text message. This is somebody, so it's confirmation. This is somebody that cannot be trusted. Because no matter who they with, they going to cheat on that person. Okay, so I don't feel like you with this person. And if you is with this person and you don't know where you and this person stand, yeah, that's why you, look, when you don't know, that's the answer. That's what nothing. You don't stand nowhere with this person. You not important enough to commit to and be monogamous to, but you important enough to love bomb, string along, gaslight. Bottom of the deck, trapped in, see what I'm saying? This person is in a whole nother situation, but trying to get with you, trying to come see you, trying to lay up with you, fantasizing about being with you, but not having nothing monogamous with you. Emotionally paralyzed. So it's like they are in another situation that they feel like they stuck in for the time being. They can't get out of it, whether it's a romantic situation or like a business situation or a family situation. They feel like they are paralyzed and there's nothing that they can do right now in this moment. But all they got to do is be honest with their emotions. Because if they were honest with their emotions and they acted on their emotions instead of what they think other people want, or even if this person looked at you as more than just an option, because that's what they looking at you with, side piece. They look at you as an option. But if they looked at you as a man or a woman that they could actually be with and grow with, baby, the things that you and this person could do, the things you and this person were meant to do, I'm hearing. Yeah, but see, this person cheated on you. Love affair. They cheated on you. They tried to make you a fucking option and they lost you. So this is the energy of somebody that is not with the person on their mind right now. And that person is dealing with somebody else, and you know they dealing with somebody else. Others of y'all, if you just met somebody, the side piece don't apply to you. But if you just met somebody, this person, if you shared a kiss with them, baby, I think you won them over with that kiss. Now, if you haven't kissed them, they fantasize about kissing you passionately. They feel like you feel the same way they feel, but you holding back. You know, trying to be the good girl. You trying to be the good boy. They like, stop acting like you don't want it and come on with it so we can make it do what it do. I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. Yes. So it's two different storylines here. You would know your storyline. I won't. But it looked like the person on your mind is thinking about you on my mind more than another. But you ain't the only one on this person's mind. You just on their mind more than somebody else. Okay? Baby. Whoever this person is on y'all motherfucking mind ain't shit. I'm just telling you. Ain't shit. Because you're important, but not important enough to be the main chick or the main man. You know what I'm saying? But you can be the side piece. Child. Y'all bet the fuck not. And then for others of y'all, there's a new person that shit. You got this person toes curling and you ain't even did nothing. But the fact that, like, I feel like this person feel like you turned on by them, but you intentionally hold back because you don't want, maybe you don't want them to think that, you know, you just about sleeping with somebody and somebody using you for your body or whatever the case may be. So it's like, if y'all did have like a little intimate kiss after a couple of days or whatever, they felt the tension in your body. They felt it. Okay? They said, let them ease your tension, child. Baby, this person ain't stopped thinking about y'all since y'all kissed or rubbed up against each other or hugged. If this is a new person. Child. I love it. Don't hate it. Come into my bedroom. See what I'm saying? Key Sweat, baby. This child. Mouth-watering kisses. Passionate and erotic. What is this for, baby? The Queen of Cups. See, yeah, you was loving this person down when you was with them. You was. That's what they missed. You were loving them down, male or female. The Queen of Cups is somebody with a lot of love to give. And y'all gave a lot of love. And a lot of sensuality. When you kissed with a purpose, baby. Empath, nurturer, or seer. You kissed with a motherfucking purpose. And I feel like you for some of y'all, you could have been dealing with this person and they told you they were single when you met them, but they really wasn't single. But you made this person want to cheat on whoever the fuck they with. Simply because of your energy. Look. Ooh. And they fucking regret. I feel like they regret pushing you away or walking away from you or getting into another situation with the Five of Cups. Loss, regret, disappointment. So there is definitely a situation where this is an ex. They could be trapped in another situation with somebody else because they chose somebody else, but they can't stop thinking about what y'all had, how y'all used to do whatever y'all used to do. And then for some of y'all, the only way they can lay up with the person that they with is if they think about you. Child, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But they got so much motherfucking regret. Because I feel like the reason they got so much regret, you see how them guys back there looking at that woman, I feel like y'all got a lot of eyes on y'all. And this person know that there's a possibility that you would never give them another opportunity, especially if you found out they were dealing with somebody else. And they know you a good catch. Shit. All them eyes on you. They just sick too, baby. They is sick. The Knight of Coins in the reverse. Oh yeah, this is that ex or that person on your mind that you think about, you cordial with, you still got some feelings for, you're not in love with this person, but you definitely would not fuck with them, okay? You would not fuck with them in that you wouldn't take an offer from them because you know it's not a genuine offer, okay? But it says high earner, innovator, achiever. You know this person is lazy. You know this person don't want nothing but some sex, or or to have a little fun, play around, ride around, pretend. You know what I'm saying? They ain't serious. They not even serious with their own damn life. So how can they be serious with you? And this is something that you know. That's probably why you're resisting the urge to lay up with this person or let this person come see you. Because like, I know I don't want to fuck with them, but damn, if I'm in their presence, they may say something, they may whisper something in my ear, they may rub up against me, and you know what I'm saying? And there I go, just, ugh. But I feel like that's why y'all keep this person at a distance. Look, 10 of Coins. See what I'm saying? It's either because you know that they with somebody else, or because of how you used to feel about them, knowing that y'all can't have nothing with them, or it's because of their family or their friends as to why y'all not together. But this is definitely the pile of people who kind of still got feelings for that person, but would never accept an offer for you. Would never be able to take this person serious. You wouldn't. You still got love for them though, with the Queen of Cups being the first thing coming out. And that's what they miss the most about you. Look, you don't have to cry. Renee and Angela. Child. And I feel like that's why y'all not going to probably allow them back into your, because they made you cry. So that's why you fighting. You resisting the addictive urge to, yeah, that's what you're doing. Look, the 4 Cups. And they kind of upset. They kind of upset. I ain't going to say you felt rejected. You may have felt rejected at some point. Because, you found out that they were gaslighting you and stringing you along. But of course, I feel like now you in that energy, rejection was God's protection. But it's like, fuck them. Because she frowned all up and shit. That's why you fighting your urges. Because you feel like this person, like, why am I going to give in to you? Why would I lay up with you? Why would I hook up with you when you chose somebody else over me? Like, make it make sense. It says apathetic, detached, and bored. Like, and no, they weren't happy enough with you. So they had to go, dibble and dabble in other things. And thought you was going to stay there and just look stupid. But no. So now you fight your urges. You completely detached from even wanting to get this person some play. But they think you basically pretending. They think you really do want them. You just fighting your urge for them. 3 of Cups. And it ain't that. It's you not finna give in to this person because you already know it's somebody else involved. Whoever you are. You already know that. That's why you don't hook up with them. That's why you don't fuck with them. Because you know they dealing with somebody else. It's a party squad fun. You know that this person, especially with the side piece card being here, not important but important enough. Whoever you are, you know this is somebody who was stringing you along or gaslighting you. And they probably doing it right now, but you're not falling for it. You're not falling for it. They thought you was. Look, judgment. Yeah, this is somebody that tried to come back thinking that they was, hitting you with their best shit. You may have been just communicating and being cordial and friendly and, a little low-key flirting here and there. But I feel like something slipped or you found out something and you was like, you know what? No, I'm good. I don't even want the offer at this point. So yeah, you are fighting your urges, but it ain't that you fighting your urges because you just really just want them. It's because you know they dealing with somebody else and you not for everybody. They can be for everybody, but you not finna be for everybody. But they definitely want you to give them another chance with this judgment card. You said nope. I'm fighting my urges. Look, and now they crying. 3 of Swords. Look, they ain't gotta cry alone. Look, y'all said they ain't got to cry alone. You'll be right by their side to help them be strong. You'll be like, baby, dry your eyes. It's okay. Better luck next time. Maybe we'll, maybe in the future, if you and this person don't work out, you never know. You're going to be consoling this person. Or you have consoled this person because they have begged you to come back. If this person got any damn pictures of you, they sit up and stare at them damn pictures and think about what it was with you. Do you understand me? Shit, missing your ass. Wishing that they wouldn't have never been in the situation with a third party when they got with you or when they met you. Because for some of y'all, you met this person, they told you they were single. Y'all may have dated a few times. You and this person did things together. So it seemed like they were single, but they wasn't. Okay? And they regret every fucking minute of every second. Because maybe they didn't think, maybe they have always been a player, but they never thought that they was going to feel for somebody more than they feel for whoever the person that they were dealing with. I don't know. But when they met you, and you poured all that love on them, shit, they nose was wide open ever since. But they can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. Side piece, not important, but important enough. This person is somebody that got options. And even though they dealing with somebody else, they are also dealing with multiple other people, I'm hearing. I'm talking about multiple people. And they also want to deal with you. And they wonder why you, like, no, shit, this person is, I'm telling you, that's somebody who's very arrogant. Somebody who think they supposed to get their way. What is this? The Magician in the reverse. But see, they tricks ain't working. They tricks ain't working on you no more. But they trying it, though. They are definitely trying it. Three of Swords says heartbreaker, betrayal, and sorrow. The Magician in the reverse says manifest, alchemize, and conjure. This person is sad because they cannot manifest you. They cannot make you fall all over for them like they once was able to. And it just done killed their poor little spirit. Okay? Done killed their pride. Because they just knew they was the man or the woman. Child, and then what kind of man would I be? I feel like whoever this person is on your mind, they somebody that live a double life. Like they contradict themselves. So yeah, y'all ain't missing nothing. Side piece. But they definitely trying to make you an option. But you ain't falling for it. You see right past this person's bullshit. Look, 4 of Swords. See what I'm saying? You ain't trying to hear it. You sleep. Whatever this person is saying to you, it ain't even penetrating your ears. Because this person look like they sleeping extremely good. Like, baby, having the best dream. Ain't got no issues in the world. No cares in the world. Sleep, rest, regroup. Shit. Yeah, you ain't trying to hear that shit. You are nobody's option. You are the only option. Look, Knight of Swords. Shit, you don't need this person. I feel like, again, you got a lot of people that would love to be in this person's shoes. Shit. What else? Side piece. But they thought that, they little words or they little encouragement, or even for some of y'all, if you are still sleeping with this person, they already know. Look, 6 of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, this person is trying to get you entangled again. Whoever this is, I don't know who this is for, but you already know that this person ain't shit. Whoever you are, but y'all still talk to this person to some degree. Y'all still cool with this person. But they definitely been trying to shoot their shot. They've been trying to come over. They've been trying to come around. And you are resisting this person. Because you already know they ain't shit. This is your confirmation. This is definitely your confirmation. But they would love for you to come back. Because you ain't important enough to be faithful to, but you important enough to not lose completely. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to lose they best player. Shit, baby. I don't know why I heard best player like a chess. Because ain't the queen the one on, I don't know how to play chess, y'all, so I could be saying it wrong. But don't the queen run shit on the chessboard? Like, you the best piece. But I feel like whoever they dealing with, if they are dealing with somebody else, this person is probably insecure. They probably have low self-esteem. They allow this person to abuse them emotionally, mentally, psychologically, maybe even physically for some people. Hopefully not, but you never know. But somebody with no self-worth would allow somebody to openly make them look stupid. And I feel like whoever this person is dealing with, they are openly looking stupid because they know that this person is not faithful. But they accept it. This person is always thinking of you. They can't even get you off their mind. On my mind more than another. See what I'm saying? They think about you more than they think about any of their other options. Even the main person in their life. They don't even think about that person. Look, and it's because you stand for something and you didn't fall for nothing. You stood for something. Queen of Swords. Astute, sharp, no nonsense. You clocked this person when they thought they was getting over. It's like I genuinely had real feelings for you. You started as the Queen of Cups, but now you're the Queen of Swords. And that keep coming out too. And that's what make this person want you even more. Look, King of Coins. Even though they in a whole nother situation, baby, they lust after you. They desire you so bad. Look, the Emperor. But you want a real man. Or you want a real woman. You don't want somebody that is still acting like they in high school. Still acting like they in their 20s and they in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Like, make it make sense. You want somebody that's confident within themselves and done playing these motherfucking kid-ass games. Yeah. And it look like y'all got somebody either coming towards you or you done met this man or this woman. It says righteous, power, connection. Baby, look, and this person like, damn, I done really lost the collective with the 9 of Wands. Resilience, grit, perseverance. But they ain't gonna never stop. And that's the sad part about it. They ain't gonna never stop pursuing you. But it's sad that they even would keep trying, even though they know they ain't got no win with you. This person ain't grew up at all. They still in night energy. Shit. Whoa, that's too many. Look, and then they go to King of Swords. They need to grow up. Look, the Tower. But see, because this person ain't trying to grow up, the universe is saying y'all avoiding a motherfucking disaster with this person. So as long as they want to stay immature and childish, they can stay where they at. You know what I'm saying? Keep resisting their ass. Shit, because you got a man or a woman right on your path that would love to show this person how it's done. Ace of Swords. See what I'm saying? Baby, this person gonna have to continuously just think of you. Because I feel like the universe is about to bless y'all with somebody else. Anyway. And this person feel like maybe that has already happened. That's why you resisting them. Like, the 9 of Swords is somebody who is thinking the worst. Like, so I feel like this person, you are always on their motherfucking mind. More than whoever they dealing with. Look, especially if this person is, you thought this person was a King of Cups, somebody who was emotionally balanced, in tune with their, feminine side and knew how to be intimate and vulnerable, but you found out they was childish as fuck. They was a whole Page of Cups. They wasn't no king. They wasn't no queen. They was emotionally immature. They played games like they was in high school, and you just didn't have time for it. You was a whole woman or a whole man. You needed a whole man or a whole woman. Not no motherfucking child. You weren't finna... Okay, Michelle, you can't raise a man and you can't raise a woman. So you did it on your own. You walked away to find your own happiness. And now you happy and you standing in your motherfucking truth. And this person is determined to try to get you back with the Ace of Cups. They are determined to try to get you back, but I don't feel like they will. Somebody else is going to win your heart. Somebody else is about to enter your life, win your heart, make you their wife or their husband, and this person is going to be just so sick. Child, trying to be with anybody else is gonna tear this person up every time. But look, see what I'm saying? This is why. Because again, you're not the option. You are the option. You the one. You not the two. Shit. The start, what? This person is, they missed out on a beautiful thing with you. Look, and then you intuitive. Look at all these motherfucking majors coming out when it come to you. You've been through some things. You've overcame some things. And you in a very good place. Blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Moving in motherfucking silence. Not telling nobody your business. Because y'all already know people cannot be trusted. But whoever this person is on your mind, they ain't stopped you from still being somebody who was loving and giving. And, just a happy person. Maybe they tried to break that. With the King of Coins here. Maybe they thought that they could break that and you would become bitter and resentful, but you didn't. You didn't. You done been through too much with temperance. And you know how to get through some shit. This person, they talk about you to their friends. They ask about you, baby. They stalk you. Because they see you moving on with your life with the Two of Wands. You moving on. You moving forward. And now that they looking at things from a different perspective, they realize they done made a big-ass mistake by losing you or by trying to make you an option. They made a big-ass mistake. See what I'm saying? This is what they realizing. They should have been a man or a woman with you when they had you. But they showed you a player, playboy, playgirl energy. Somebody who was not inconsistent. Somebody who couldn't let their actions match their words. So you walked away from this. Shit. Walked away from even wanting to be with this. And now you good. But you definitely thought that you and this person was going to be together. 4 of Wands. But they showed you now they probably had a love for money. And basically would do anything for money. Or maybe they was materialistic. But you wasn't finna take care of no grown-ass man or no grown-ass woman. Look, yeah, we can help each other. But, bitch, I'm not taking care of you, deuces. And you walked away. And this now they can't get you off their mind. This person been waiting for you to come back to them. And you saying to yourself, I bet the fuck not with the Queen of Wands. Because I know my worth in this season. I'm not finna settle for less than what I'm worth. Especially with a motherfucker that I don't fucking trust at all. Can't trust this person as far as you can throw them, and you can't even pick them up, okay? And if you can pick them up, you already know that this person probably would only try to fuck with you because you financially secure, or, you know, shit is good for you when it comes to those, that money on shit. This person would try to sell you a dream if you let them. Why? Because they fucking struggling, and they don't want nobody to know. So you refuse to give in to this person because you already know it's others involved. Like I said, what's over is over, and you're not giving them another chance. But y'all can be cordial. Y'all can be friends. You don't need them. You good on your own. You already know that if you gave this person another chance and you in a very comfortable place financially, that this person would come in and try and manipulate you. They would. Look, they would come back and try to manipulate you because they broke as fuck. They ain't got a pot to piss in or wanted to throw it out of. So, know that they can't stop thinking about you. But they find it so fucking strange that you haven't given in to the urges that they know you probably feel for them. They know you feel these urges for them. If this is a new person, this new person regret not letting you know that, you know, they liked you a little bit more than they showing you. I feel like they want to tell you, they want to be honest, they want to speak their truth, but they also know you in this Queen of Swords energy. Like, shit, they don't want you to reject them because they feel like if you was to reject them, like, they would be so mad at themselves. But I don't think you would reject this person. I feel like you would just tell this person to show you. And I feel like they are about to let you know how they truly feel. This new person in your life, or that's about to be in your life, they gonna be straight up honest with you. They not gonna sugarcoat shit. They not gonna cut no corners. They ain't gonna try to rush. You know what I'm saying? This new person, they not gonna rush you to sleep with them and try to be with them and none of that. They gonna be like, baby, it's whatever you want to do. It's on your terms. I love it. I love it. So get ready for this new person. But this other person, child, I wouldn't even worry about them because they got their own shit going on right now. Miserable as fuck in a whole nother situation. But let's see why. Look, wearing them. Look, see, and that situation is dead and gone. This rubber band just popped. That situation that they dealing with has been over. It's been over. But they stay for whatever reason. But they pretending to be happy. They wearing a mask. They not showing their true self. And maybe they staying in that, look, entertaining other options. Exactly. They stay in that situation probably because they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't know. I'm just saying. Look, fatal attraction is what I just saw. But when it comes to you, yeah, that's what that is. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. But they don't look. They can't stop you from moving on like you did. What else do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on their mind? What else do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on their mind? What else? But they definitely suffering in silence with the Nine of Swords being under the bottom of the deck. They don't act like they suffering. They don't act like they care about you, think about you, none of that in front of everybody. But baby, when they by themselves, see them, baby, the smoke back there in the background, I feel like that's spirit. Spirit know when they by their motherfucking self, baby, they be crying, they be stressing. Three of Swords, they be in the shower, letting the water hit them in their face, just in case they person come in and see the water, you know, the tears, they'll think it's water. Baby, this person is down bad when it comes to you. Shit. They can pretend all they want. Spirit said, I'm going to tell you the truth. What did I say? Shit. They can pretend all they want, but they are obsessed with you. Shit. And I feel like they're obsessed with you because they can't have you. Look, this person is a little crazy, okay? Mental disorder, depression, anxiety, and narcissism. Anxiety is that Nine of Swords. That narcissism is that if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. Baby, they lost their chance. I feel like they don't get no more chances with you. Look, yeah, I feel like this is what it was. Y'all had a past life connection, and this person was meant to come into your life this lifetime, and maybe y'all were supposed to do it right. Y'all were supposed to be a power couple, but they were still on that bullshit. They were still on that bullshit. Now they got to deal with the consequences of their actions. Shit. What else do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on their mind? Look, I'm still a snake and I haven't changed. Exactly. I said that. This is somebody who can't stop thinking about you and wanting to hook up with you, but they ain't changing. Look, true love. This person is definitely crazy. It's falling right on top of mental disorder. This person don't want to be monogamous, but they feel like you they true love. That's what that narcissism, mental disorder. This person need medicine, okay? This person is really, really mentally challenged, okay? Because they feel this energy, but they fight against it. They fight against it. Sex only, please. Baby, quit playing. I'm telling you, somebody want to love you down. They miss you on an intimate level, but that's all they really want. Yeah, they miss your love and shit, but baby, if you would just get them one more chance. Shit, y'all ain't even gotta be, you ain't even, I'm hearing this person like, we ain't gotta be together. You know what, I ain't even gotta stick it in, you let me lick it. Oh my God. Just let me lick it. No, you can get diseases by getting licked too, okay? So don't, look, I'm telling you, whoever this person is, they very selfish, and I've been saying this since the beginning of the reading. Whoever they are, they got a big old ass ego, and it says egotistical. Big old ass ego. This person is demonic. Let's get 3 more messages. I didn't want them all at one time, so no thank you. I want them one at a time. But they watch you. That's, look, I'm telling you, they keep tabs on your ass, watching, stalking, or spying. What else do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on? Look, I'm going to marry you one day. That's that crazy. Again, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. So be careful, because some men mean that shit. They'll do whatever the fuck they gotta do to make sure nobody will have you, even if that mean take you out. Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But it was reversed. Because this person ain't gonna act right. They are never gonna act right. But that was 3. Them 3 want to keep coming out. So if they come out again together, 3, I'm gonna take them. What else do the collective need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? You're gonna be hearing from this person soon if you already haven't. They will be reaching out, trying to seduce you, trying to get you to believe that they not with somebody, that they not doing that shit. They done changed. They ain't changed. They not fall for it. Or your ass gonna be the one in the Nine of Swords energy. Look, bisexual or same-sex interest. So unless you know that this person, you know, is that way and you got proof, don't be just putting that jacket on nobody. Just because you heard in readings, okay? This would be for people who know without a shadow of a doubt that the person on their mind is bisexual or would deal with the same sex, okay? Or somebody was telling you they did, not just because you mad at them. And, you know, look, but some of y'all, this is your twin flame, child. And your twin coming to your life to what? Help you evolve. Nothing more, nothing less. But they want to know how deep is your love. Keep sweat, baby. I'm finna end on that. What is this person's true intentions with the collective if they were to let them back into their life. Deceit. Look, I have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. Shit, quit playing. They want to play on your emotions, play on your intelligence, but you ain't slow. Especially in this Queen of Swords energy. And it's funny because I feel like that's what you do. You laugh at this person when y'all talk, when they send texts. Because it's like you see straight through their bullshit and they still be trying it. That's what make it so funny. What is this person's true intentions with the collective? What is, because they will be making contact if they haven't already. Look, been all day thinking, all night wondering, child, why love has to change. Child, you kiss me, but it's not real. Child, tell me what happened. Child. Look, unfriendly. It says, keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. So somebody may just want to get revenge because you are not giving in to them. So be careful. Use discernment. Bottom of the deck says honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in our interactions, even when it may be difficult. Some of y'all, whoever this person is, though they haven't changed, they are ready to be honest with you. But I feel like they are going to be honest with you in hopes that it'll make you put your guard down. But it say keep your guard up. Don't fall for it, okay? Even if they do try to tell you that they love you and that they cry and da-da-da, okay, fine. Get your shit together. I'm not listening to no talk. You been there, done that, got the keychain. In this season, it's time for you to show up or shut the fuck up. Shit. Don't ask me how deep my love is. Shit, how deep is your love? Final messages. Shit, no, I don't want these for final messages. Final messages for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind. What are the final messages for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind? But that other situation they in, that's a dead situation. Because remember, as soon as I took the rubber band off, it broke. That situation is coming to an end, but this person is still not to be trusted. Even if they not dealing with that person, they dealing with others. Shit. Final messages for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind. Something is not right. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I am ready to open my heart up and have an honest conversation with you. Okay, so the person at least want to be a little honest. They want to be a little honest. I don't think they're going to be completely honest. What else? But that may just be one person. It don't have to be somebody that's embodying all this bullshit ass energy. It could be somebody else. What else? 2 more messages. Oh, but somebody definitely want to talk because 2 blue cards done came out. My life is one big mess and I am working hard to fix it so I can be free. Please be patient with me, okay? So this person could be the same person too. This person is currently going through a situation, but it's like they want to make sure they can be with you before they just completely walk away from this other situation. But they not walking away from this situation and being single. They just walking away from that situation, but they have other situations. So I wouldn't even, baby, I wouldn't. I'm just saying. Look, baby, look at this. Everything I just said, the first 4 words. I have toxic attachments to drugs and alcohol, hoes and clothes, you know, just everything, because it don't have to be drugs or alcohol. I use them to suppress the pain of not having you in my life. And for some of y'all, this person is trying to numb the pain of not having you or not even being able to have you. So they may, you know, numb the pain by drinking and drugging and partying. But oh well, they lost. Maybe if they clean themselves up, they'll stop doing the toxic shit that they doing, and they will have you in their life. But they don't see it that way because they selfish. And then it says, you have my heart and make me feel whole. You are my one and only true love. Didn't I tell you this person know that you are their true love, but they ain't ready to get their life together. They ain't ready to get their life together. Not be monogamous and be, you know, have a strong connection, a committed connection. They ain't grown up yet. I want to show you who I really am, but I am afraid to let my guard down. What happens if you don't like the real me? I guess they won't know if they don't never let their guard down, huh? They keep playing with you. You already looking at them in a way. You already looking upside their head like you ain't shit. So how bad can it be? Period. How bad can it fucking be? But I feel like whoever they are, maybe they are one of the most loving and romantic ass people in the world. But because they don't have their heart broken, or they holding on to some type of, wounds that make them treat, everybody the same and not give a fuck about nobody, and make them be selfish and, very arrogant. That's not your place to basically coddle them and try to make them believe that you won't do them like how somebody. They gotta heal. They gotta grow the fuck up, period. And that's what twins do. They come into your life so you can be triggered, so you can evolve and grow. Now, once this person go through their evolution, they intentionally hold back. You know why? Because of a third party. But I do feel like once this person goes through their spiritual awakening, or once they, go through the dark night of the soul, walk away from these other options, and, really try to look at themselves from a different perspective, that may be when they try to come in with a serious love offer. But it may be too late by the time they do that. But just know that they thought they could make you jealous, but they end up making a damn self jealous. Not only are they jealous, but whoever they with is also jealous and very envious of you. But this person on your mind got trust issues, and they are selfish. So let the third party, whoever the third party is, deal with them, because they ain't trying to let you go. Not the fuck at all. Because after third party is, you're not going anywhere, child. And after that is fake and jealous friends and family involved. So this child, whoever the person is on y'all mind, it's like they getting the life, they living the life that they deserve, not the life they want. Because they brought some type of karma upon themselves by being in this selfish, narcissistic ass energy. What goes around comes around. So I feel like the same thing you went through with them is what they going through now. Torture. Mental and emotional fucking torture. You understand? But they deserve it. I'm gonna end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below. Share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to donate to my channel, get your girl a gift, because y'all know I love surprises. All that information is in the description box below. Hype the video for you, girl, please. And thank you. Like. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is also in the description box below. Please read the instructions carefully before you email me. Choose the reading that you would like to receive. Then email me and I will give you the next steps. Okay? Bye, y'all.